Looking ahead to tomorrow, the school choice bill is going to be one step closer to becoming reality here in Texas. The Republican-majority Texas Senate expected to pass the legislation, and that gives tax dollars directly to students so they can make the choice if they want to attend private school. Ion Politics reporter Jack Fink, we know you sat down with the governor, spoke with him yesterday. We aired a whole lot of that. What did he say about the bill's chances this year?
Well, Doug, once passed in the Senate, the school choice bill will head to the House, and Governor Abbott told me he remains very confident that school choice will pass in that chamber, even though Democrats promise a fight. Democrats and the governor are also at odds when it comes to public school funding.
Tonight, I'm declaring school choice an emergency item that must pass this session.
After pushing his school choice plan at his State of the State address, Governor Greg Abbott insisted opponents are wrong when they predict public schools in Texas will suffer, and he pointed out 33 other states have school choice.
In none of those 33 states has it decimated the public school system. It will not decimate the public school system in the state of Texas either.
Voucher scams are not school choice.
Democratic State Representative James Tallarico, a former school teacher, has been a vocal critic of the governor's school choice program. Under the proposed Senate Bill 2, the state would spend $1 billion in tax money to send students to private school. Each student would receive $2,000 per year, but up to $10,000 if they're enrolled at an accredited private school. And students with disabilities would receive $11,500 per year.
You know, if you gave my former students on the west side of San Antonio a $10,000 voucher, there's still no way they could afford a $20,000 a year tuition bill. But the wealthy parent that is sending their kid to a $20,000 a year private school is about to get a $10,000 discount, a $10,000 coupon at our expense.
The House rejected similar legislation 2 years ago, but this year there's a new speaker who controls when a bill gets to the floor, Republican Dustin Burrows of Lubbock. How confident are you that it will pass in the House, and how much pressure are you putting on Speaker Burrows to get it done?
I feel very confident that it's going to pass in the House. Speaker Burrows, every time I've talked to him, he says school choice is going to pass.
Sure, the governor has a habit of declaring victory prematurely.
While Republicans and Democrats agree teachers should receive a pay raise, they still disagree over whether the state adequately funds public education.
And our schools are closing at a rapid rate, and it's all because Greg Abbott has not adequately funded our neighborhood schools. When you adjust for inflation, per student funding is at its lowest level in a decade.
But the governor says some school districts have lost students because parents have moved to other cities in the state.
And as a result, the student population in those schools that those students are departing from, they don't have as much money coming in as they had in the past.
Democrats say the state hasn't increased the school district's basic allotment funding since 2019. Lawmakers have now proposed boosting public school funding by about $5 billion.